What's up, yo? Welcome to another episode Next Up. And as always, we have a hot episode for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and be part of the Next Up community. We got a hot new rapper that I seen in the gram, and I said I had to get her up here. State your name, where you from?
I'm Sincerity from Brooklyn.
Okay, Sincerity from Brooklyn. Sincerity. Tell the
Yes,
audience
sir.
about your name and who is Sincerity. Let the audience know a little bit more about you.
So the name I started using my name 10 years ago when I was finishing high school, freshman in college. I started off doing spoken word. So I always loved to rap, but I really didn't perform as an MC or as a rapper. I started off doing spoken word, and so I just always wanted my lyrics to be sincere to who I am, and it's really simple. Sincerity is just
Okay.
like what it sounds like. That's the person I want to be, and by my name being Sincerity is a reminder of what I stand for.
Okay. That's what's up.
Thank you.
I seen on the gram that you have or part of a workshop.
Oh, I create Lyrics to Life.
Yes.
I created Lyrics to Life years ago. So Lyrics to Life started as kind of a showcase for local artists in 2014 to come together and help me raise funds for I was doing work in Ecuador, which is where with my background. I'm Ecuadorian. So we fundraise money, or they help me artists fundraise money. That was a way, right? So that I could go to Ecuador and work with the youth. And so in Ecuador, I lived from 2016 to 2018, and I worked in rehab centers. I worked in a school in Guayaquil, and then I also established, so to speak, my workshop in Ecuador called Lyrics to Life / Palabras a Vida in Spanish.
Yes.
And that is where the workshop itself started in Esmeraldas, Ecuador in 2014. So I developed the workshop. For 2 years, I was doing the workshop in Ecuador, and then when I came back, I would use, I've continued to evolve the workshop, and most recently, I got a seed grant by One Beat. I'm a One Beat alumni, and One Beat
that's
is a branch from the State Department. So I've been a hip hop ambassador 2 times. I can tell you a little bit about that after, but to go back to your question, I got that seed grant from One Beat, and so that is why I am getting started again with Lyrics to Life, and Lyrics to Life actually starts in a week, and I'm still looking for young participants who want to learn poetry and hip hop, or who love to perform poetry and hip hop and want to be in a community where that's what we do and that's what we teach. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited to provide the space.
It's nice, man. It's nice that to see people that give back to the community and give back, to the roots, give back
Yeah,
to,
most definitely.
that's a beautiful thing,
Thank you.
you because that, God pays you back for stuff like that, and even though you don't want to look for it, it happens.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a calling. I would get dreams, and I just felt very pulled to create this space. And so it's here for the long run. It started years ago, and I'm still doing it. And I know that it will only expand from here. And yeah, it was definitely God who put that vision in me.
And it's gonna keep running because you're
Thank
doing
you.
a good thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And hip hop and poetry is what I love. Is what kept me off the streets. Sports and poetry and hip hop is what kept me off the streets, being a young, teenager and all of that. So
From Brooklyn, huh?
from Brooklyn, I actually went to high school in Boston. So, but Boston is it can be tough too. Like I said, I was an athlete though, so sports initially was what kept me in school, and then but I was always a leader in the sense that I love creating things. So I actually started a spoken word workshop in a spoken word club, I'm sorry, in high school. So I've been creating these spaces, maybe because I always felt the necessity of them. I was always creating these spaces.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even from a young age.
So what influenced you into the game, into the actual music game, like you said? Okay, what was the day that you said, I'm gonna go hard, that's it?
You know, I gotta give a lot of credit to my mentor, Tony Blackman. She's the first U.S. state ambassador, you know, for hip hop. So I met her. I met her in the Bronx, but I didn't really started gaining a relationship with her until I went to one of her workshops, and she had like a freestyling workshop. I actually went to be like a part of an audience, and then she like pulled me in to actually do the workshop, and we was doing lyrical drills and all of that. So my influence even now in my workshop definitely is also due to my relationship with Tony Blackman, and you know what I'm saying? I'm a part of her collective called Rhyme Like a Girl that she founded, and as woman MCs, that is also, you know, what we stand for, like building up other women.
Yes,
and creating spaces for the youth.
That's nice to hear, because you know, women tend to like a lot, you know, not all women, but a lot of women tend to like always try to knock each other off, you know.
You know, a lot of people
sad.
say that.
To me, it's sad. Cause I do see a lot of women that do keep it together, and they form, and they build anything they want.
Yeah, but the roots of that is deeper. There's you know, the roots to that is deeper. It's the system that was put in place that created this first lady narrative where there could only be one in a crew. You know what I'm saying? But for me, from my experience, it's women in the game who have gotten me a paycheck when it came to rhyming. You know what I'm saying? It's women in the game who mentored me. It's women in the game who pulled me up and believed in me first.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't
you feel like paying the gift forward.
Yeah, but that's what was poured onto me. So I just don't like promoting the narrative that women don't support each other, because in my experience, yes, there's gonna be haters. Like, that's a given. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be spaces where you know, the estrogen can be a little too much, or whatever it may be, and there's gonna be spaces where women hate on each other, but that's not entirely what it is. Definitely not 100% of the time. You just gotta find your people. You know what I'm saying? Men or women, you gotta find your people. People that's really down for you, people that really believe in you. And when we're in tune with ourselves, we can feel who is for us and who is not, you know.
That's the one thing, women instinct. If you could go back, in time, like get on a time machine and find yourself, let's say, right before getting into the game, what will you tell yourself as far as wisdom after knowing what you know now?
You know, the first thing that comes to mind is be fearless. I looked at myself and I felt like I didn't look like an MC, whatever that's supposed to look like, right? And I didn't believe in myself in the way that, like, I could be a star, or I could, you know, really move people. Like, I knew my voice was powerful because I've been writing and expressing myself through words my whole life, as far as I can remember. I just didn't know that building and really, so it's be fearless, right? But also perfect your craft. Like, don't think that because you got one applause, you know what I'm saying, you good now. Like, there's always gonna be somebody working harder and somebody that's better. So no matter how much props I get, like, I'm always looking to learn my craft and perfect my craft, perfect my performance, get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's I think, yeah, so be fearless.
She's like,
I got a list now.
I would have told myself a whole message.
I got a list now. Be fearless, perfect your craft. Dang, I lost the other one. Be fearless, perfect your craft, and be humble. That's what it was. Be humble.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. As far as being a woman in the game, do you feel the game needs more rapper women in the game? Like women that got bars in the game?
That'd be nice. You know, we are in a space where we see, like, visually, there's more women than there was when Nicki Minaj first started, right? When Nicki Minaj first started, it was like Nicki Minaj, that's it, right? For that generation. And so now we see a couple different faces who are doing their thing, right? You know, all at different levels. You see women collaborating, more da-da-da-da. However, it seems like it's women in one particular lane, you know? Because when you, like, at least that's on the forefront. No, like, it's in your face. Because there's a lot of women out here. But when you say, okay, who do we have now in time? Who's active, right? So that's not in, you know, the Megan Thee Stallion, Saweetie, Mulatto lane, right? And, like, if you want to say, oh, who's the lyricist? Who has topics, variety of topics to talk, you know what I'm saying, to rap about? Then the main person that probably comes to mind is Rhapsody, right? But then who else? And it's not even, and I don't want to, like, it took her so long, and then it's still not like she's really on the forefront. It's just we know who she is now.
It's like, for me, it's like, I would really love to be like, yo, but what about this rapper and then this rapper? Females or women, you know? Yeah. I would like, you know, at least have a top 10, you know, nice. Because
like current?
This, as far
but
as
even with
time,
men, like when, yeah, like, even, I mean, we could say, I guess, men, that's the thing with me. Like, there's the lane, there's all these different lanes for men, but then when it comes to women, it seems that there's one lane being promoted, right? So, but yeah, that's deeper. That's, you know, that's levels to the industry I haven't reached that yet, and that's levels that, you know, maybe definitely go beyond what we see on the surface. There's a lot of history behind that. There's a lot of stuff that happens in the background that we don't see. But I believe that the people want it. Like, I think there's this fake idea that people don't want to hear lyricism. There's this fake, I don't know, because I be street performing, and when I be rapping, people stop to listen. They want to listen to lyrics. So that was like a wake up call for me to remind me, like I'm doing right. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to be fun and do all of that, but also I always like to remember why I started to write, to really express myself.
Okay.
Right? Now, so that's important for me.
That's one thing, people. She's over here because she got bars. And she's talking about bars. She got bars.
Thank you.
And we're going to come to the part that Flacco 420 loves to do. And we're going to hit you with a nice beat so you could showcase to the audience what you got.
Do that?
Let's go.
Oh, we going to do that now? Yeah. Oh, shit.
Getting hard to breathe as a woman day by day. I'm in dismay. How many men look the other way? The burden does weigh. Barbaric hands will leave scars that go beyond the bruises. Got me questioning, why do I even do this? Complaining is useless. I had to spill it in this music. I'm not just rapping for bread, still I'm hanging by a thread. One thing I do dread is being alone in my bed, reliving the pain, holding my breath, hand on my chest. I wanna believe I'm blessed, yet I'm living in distress. Is this a consequence for being true to my quest? So I begin to discern, what am I missing to earn? The respect in return, maybe it's none of your concern. I just yearn for the day it's my turn, cause my spirit is worn, truth is I'm torn. Even if I do lose, I do choose, continue to pursue no matter what I go through. Understand I don't quit, barely sit. I just go through some shit, go through the hits. Ain't nobody more fit. I bring realness when I spit. Now I'm back and forever lit. My pen draws pain with eloquence. Don't ever question my relevance. Woo!
Let's go. Sincerity.
Ever question my relevance.
Okay. You see, as I told you, people, I don't bring trash up here. I only bring the fire. And Sincerity got it. You ripped it. That's what I'm talking about. Fire. She got bars, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you share this video, man.
70 lyrics.
I'm going to put her Instagram right there. Make sure you follow this lady. And you go over there and stream all her stuff, because all her stuff is hot. Trust me on that. I already did the research. Flacco 420 did the research, and that's why she's up here, man. Shout out to Flacco 420.
Yes.
Shout out to Vid1. Shout out to Calculated Image.
Yes.
Shout out to OTW. Sincerity, give them your shout outs.
Yes, so I just want to shout out to everyone who's listening right now. Shout out to Brooklyn, of course. Shout out to Ecuador. And I do want to remind people I'm still accepting participants for my Lyrics to Life workshop. The first day will be February 27th, ages 13 to 18. The workshop is totally free. And so that's Lyrics to Life at Lyrics to Life 2021 on IG. And I am Sincerity Garcia, and you can find me at Sincerity Lyrics.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her IG there, and then I'm gonna put the one for the workshop up here. So make sure you follow both, and those of you that want to participate, make sure you go follow and hit her up on the DM, man. One love, you already know. Next